dog knows something about you that you probably don't want to admit. Not in the cute way, in the deeply uncomfortable way. Drop a comment below if your dog has ever made you question your entire personality. And if you want more uncomfortable truths about the things we pretend are accidents, hit subscribe. Trust me, it gets weirder from here. By the end of this, you'll understand why the dog you chose wasn't really a choice at all. But we'll get to that. Here's the thing about dog breeds. We treat them like shopping categories. Athletic dogs for active people, calm dogs for busy people, smart dogs for, people who want to feel smarter. Very logical, very organized. Except psychologists looked at this and found something else entirely. They found that people don't choose dogs that match their lifestyle. They choose dogs that match their unfinished business. Let me explain. There's a woman who adopted a German Shepherd mix from a shelter. The dog had been abandoned 6 times. 6 different families looked at this animal and decided, no thanks, too much trouble, too broken. She adopted the dog 2 weeks after her father died, the only family member who hadn't hurt her. And when she looked at this dog, she saw herself, lonely, abandoned, waiting for someone to leave. Now, that's not a coincidence. What matters isn't that she wanted a German Shepherd. It's that she needed something as damaged as she felt, something that would understand what it's like to be thrown away. Researchers call this mirroring. You find the animal that reflects what you can't say out loud, and you bring it home. You call it rescue. But really, you're looking at yourself. So why does this happen? Because humans are terrible at asking for what they need. We're excellent at finding 4-legged metaphors instead. Someone who rescues a pit bull with a scarred face isn't just being kind, they're announcing something. I know what it's like to be misjudged. I know what it's like when people cross the street. I know what it's like to be misunderstood based on appearance alone. The dog becomes proof. See, I'm not aggressive. Neither is he. We're both just waiting for someone to see past the surface. But here's what changed everything. Psychologists started tracking this. They interviewed thousands of dog owners, asked them why they chose their specific breed. Most people gave practical answers. Good with kids, doesn't shed, fits in my apartment. Then they asked a different question. What does your dog give you that humans can't? And suddenly, the answers weren't practical anymore. Safety, unconditional presence. Someone who doesn't leave when things get hard. Notice what's missing from that list. Exercise. Companionship. Security, in the normal sense. What people actually wanted was emotional insurance, a relationship with a guaranteed outcome. Love that can't disappoint you because it can't talk back. Now this is crucial. The breed you pick reveals which kind of safety you're seeking. Border collies and working dogs. People choose these when they need purpose, structure, a reason to get up that doesn't depend on other humans showing up. The dog needs you, so you matter by default. Toy breeds, companion dogs. These are for people who are tired of being strong, tired of being capable. They want something small enough to protect, something that lets them be soft without apology. Guard dogs, protective breeds, people who feel unsafe in the world, not just physically, emotionally. The dog becomes the boundary they can't set themselves. The dog gets to be aggressive, so they don't have to be. And rescue dogs, any breed, any size. These are for people who understand brokenness, who've been abandoned or hurt or told they're too much trouble. The rescue isn't just the dog, it's mutual. Here's where it gets interesting. This pattern holds across cultures, across income levels, across every demographic psychologist tested. The dog you pick is the part of yourself you're trying to heal, or the part you've given up on healing and just want witnessed instead. That's not depressing. That's honest, because your dog does give you something humans can't. They give you permission to need without shame, to love without strategy, to grieve when they go, without anyone telling you to move on. Which brings us back to the original question. What does your dog reveal about you? Not your lifestyle, not your activity level, your unmet need, the thing you couldn't find anywhere else. And that's okay. The question isn't why we choose dogs that mirror our wounds. The question is why we needed a wound to justify love in the first place. Drop a comment and tell me about your dog. Not the breed, what they gave you that you couldn't ask for out loud. And subscribe for more stories about the things we pretend are simple. Because nothing about this is simple. It's just honest.